Get $3 off every order at PlayAsia by using the code Censored.
Salutations, Mojo from Censored Gaming here. The CEO of Grasshopper manufacturer, Goichi Suda, who is better known under his alias Suda51, is very well known for his work on titles such as Killer 7, No More Heroes, and the recently released Let It Die. Their very first game, however, the Silver Case for the PlayStation 1, wouldn't actually make its Western debut until very recently. On October 6, 2016, the Silver Case was finally released in English for PC. It will also be coming to the PlayStation 4 April 18th in the US and April 21st in Europe, nearly 20 years after its initial release. The game is a text-based point-and-click adventure game in which players partake in two scenarios as they investigate serial murders in the city of 24 wards in contemporary Japan. In the transmitter scenario, players take the role of the detective trying to solve the murder mystery, and in the placebo scenario, players are the reporter covering the investigation. The website Game Informer was recently able to sit down with Suda51 and ask him various questions about both his career and the Silver Case. First, he was asked why it was so important to him that Western audiences would finally be able to experience the title. He states that one reason was because he wants people to see the roots of Grasshopper manufacture, as well as the starting point for every action-adventure title the company developed afterwards. He claims it was more than just an old-school visual novel, and that it was a challenge for his then 30-year-old self. Later in the interview, Suda was asked if there were any challenges to bringing the game over to the West. The biggest issue was the amount of text contained in the game, in addition to the structure of the game's two scenarios and how accurately they could be translated. He mentions how the stories are interrelated, and in fact, the difficulty of translating them both was the main reason the original PlayStation version couldn't be localized. He tells of Active Gaming Media, a localization company based in Japan, asking to help in localizing the PC version through their digital distribution platform, PlayAsia. Suda remained cautiously optimistic when first approached with the offer, telling the company how difficult it would be to translate the game. They told him that 3 of their members, including the president Ibai Amestoy, have already beaten the game and were already fans, and that they could do multiple layers of accuracy checks. Suda says that this gave him the confidence to trust them with the project. Lastly, for this video, Suda was asked about the cancelled Nintendo DS version, which was announced in 2007 but officially confirmed as cancelled in February 2012. He says one reason was, again, the issue of an English localization. This was before Active Gaming Media had approached him, and the team was still wondering if a game as text-heavy as the Silver Case could be localized. Another problem was the quality of the port. He states that they actually had a full working version, but couldn't find a way to effectively utilize the dual screens of the system. In fact, Suda wanted to hand out the finished DS version at the Tokyo Game Show, but that sadly would have costed too much money. Ultimately, it was decided to cancel it altogether. Viewers can find the complete interview with Suda51, in which he was asked questions such as whether he would consider making a third title in the series over at Game Informer's website. This has been Mojo, and I hope you all have a spectacular night.